Why is everything collapsing around you lately and making people panic? The truth is, they're realizing you are the only one keeping the whole operation running, and your value is about to change everything. This is a collective timeless reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Starting off, I'm hearing the word indispensable. I'm hearing also that people at the top are watching you very closely and they're realizing that they can't manage this without you. This could be related to a project. Maybe I'm getting kind of work vibes as well. Maybe something that you're like doing that involves a lot of people. I'm hearing collaboration, something that you're building, and they can't manage it without you. So we're gonna see what other massive rewards are also coming in for you, and also the realizations that are being unlocked as we traverse forward here. So right now you're standing in this energy of the Strength card. So getting Leo energy with that, you're very courageous, okay? Very calm, compassionate. You have a lot of inner strength coming through here as well, okay? And it seems to be that you're very passionate about what you're doing and you have a lot of strength in that. But at the same time, just because you have a lot of passion and strength in what it is that you're doing, it doesn't seem like it doesn't come off overbearing is what I'm hearing. It's as if there's like people in your energy that are like authority figures and they lead certain things, but you are operating a little differently in the fact that you may almost like be operating like a shadow authority, so what in power, but your title isn't quite known. What you do isn't quite known is what I'm hearing. Like you do so much that people don't really know your true strength is what I'm hearing. I'm also getting 10 of wands. With that 10 of wands, I'm getting like you hold a lot of like burdens in what it is that you're building and helping to build, and it's almost like you're doing it really effortlessly. It's almost like there's a strong sense of responsibility in like assuring that this thing goes well is what I'm hearing. Something to do with like sometimes it might bring a sense of strain and pressure towards you, but you don't show that on the external, and it's more of an internal struggle that you face from time to time. And with that Three of Pentacles, this just emphasizes how you're building with other people, how you're collaborating with other people. You come across as someone who is like really big on growing things, very resourceful, and people really love that about you right now. Like, it's what makes you so indispensable. It's because you're not thinking about only yourself, you're thinking about the bigger picture. And that's really just like emphasizing like sometimes people think that like power dynamics are like set in stone, but really you have a lot of power even though you might not have the title is what I'm hearing. So keep doing your thing, okay? Something shifting in your favor, okay? Something very official. I'm hearing some good things in the mist for you. We're gonna let the energy speak on that, but I was hearing something about you receiving some sort of reward. I'm hearing some sort of recognition, maybe a promotion of some kind, because of your hard work. I'm feeling good energy from that. It's like I don't want to like sour the what's coming in. Like I don't want to, I don't want to give it all too quickly, but I'm hearing good things, okay? Really good things. And there's huge power players in effect, huge power moves being made in the background is what I'm hearing, okay? And people are thinking very highly of you right now in your work environment, okay, is what I'm hearing. Those of you who are working, whether you have a, part-time, full-time, some sort of remote work I'm hearing. Yeah, and even if you're an entrepreneur doing your own thing, people are speaking very highly of you at this time. Yeah, ooh, very interesting. Okay, so Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, you got a lot of self-worth, okay? You know your value and you're very independent in what it is that you're doing. And yeah, it's almost as though like you've gone through a lot of hardship to get to where you are. You felt isolated Wow. Ooh, okay. So I'm hearing that many of you have almost like stepped away from a lot of relationships to build yourself, build your legacy. Many of these relationships brought through hardships, loss, okay? It's as though you've come into this place where you are happy in your own company, is what I'm hearing. We're getting Five of Cups energy with that. So it's almost like you're okay sitting alone in the sense of like abandonment and even grief or loss of certain things. But it doesn't feel like you regret it though. Normally, Five of Cups gives that regret vibes. It almost feels like you just reflect on it from time to time, but it doesn't necessarily. Um, it's like I do feel like a sense of loss of what is no longer here. But I don't feel disappointment in that. You know, it almost feels like you've made your amends. Yeah. But perhaps you do feel disappointed. Some of you perhaps might feel that energy. Ooh, the lovers. Interesting. Might have to do with some sort of partnership of the past, okay? It might have to do with a choice you've made of some kind as well. That kind of just makes you kind of almost want to reflect on past energies there. It almost feels as though, like, even with this sun energy, that that you can almost like, you know, like when you think of pros and cons about something, and it's like, ooh, maybe this thing is like not as bad as it turned out to be because I have XYZ thing working out in my favor. That's kind of like the energy that I get, you know, where it's kind of just like you've made your peace, you've made your amends, is what I'm getting, and you're able to just find joy and clarity in the outcome of things, and just like live in the success of that. Just live your life, find happiness, find peace, is what I'm hearing. But certain partnerships had to be sacrificed, certain things had to be lost. But it looks to be that you're coming into good partnerships, though, that people are going to see your value and almost like, almost like see you, something along those lines. I'm not quite sure on that full messaging there, but I'm almost getting like, yeah, people are, Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, people are reflecting on you and wanting to invest in you. Very interesting. I think people have some big plans for you, is what I'm hearing here. People want to work with you. There's some people that know of you that you may not even know, but they know a lot about you. Like, you probably have never met them. Neither of you know each other on a name-to-name basis. I'm hearing people are looking at your results, and you've been real patient, okay? You've been real patient to get recognition, to get, almost like a sense of fairness. I'm hearing that people have, it almost feels like people have jumped ahead of you so many times that you're wondering when it's your turn, is what I'm hearing too. Interesting energies there. Very interesting energies. But yeah, let's check out what other messages are here for you. What's coming in? What are those rewards that might be surfacing here? Ooh, so something along the lines of you needing to plan, or you just planning in general. So the universe is kind of just asking you at this time to just take stock of all your finances and I just identify what needs to change and just explore career events, project management, professional organizing, and just, you know, make those crucial steps, is what I'm hearing. Just plan ahead. I'm hearing plan ahead so you can get ready, is what I'm hearing. Plan ahead so you know what's in your inventory, is what I'm hearing. And just kind of just consider that. Something along the lines of like, things are going to start moving very quickly for you. And there's going to be some sort of career transformation, something to do with travel, driving, shipping might also appeal to you. But you might need to travel for work, is what I'm hearing. You might get a new job offer for some of you. And something to do with just needing to take action on a financial matter. So maybe you'll need to travel to sign some important documentation about a new job of some kind. You might need to travel in order to start a new job. Ooh, Gaia. Trust that the universe has a bigger plan for you than you can imagine. Universe wants you to know that there are a lot of big plans in place for you. I was definitely getting that in the beginning of the reading. I'm like, this energy is just too good right now, and you've been doing a lot of big plans. You've been planning really hard, and yeah, something along the lines of like utilizing herbs. I'm almost getting like botany. Some of you might have plants. Some of you might care for plants or think about plants from time to time. But utilize nature to heal you, to soothe your mind as you kind of just regroup and kind of go into this fresh beginning, is what I'm hearing. But I'm definitely getting like the Ace of Pentacle vibes where you're just sowing the seeds of prosperity. Those potential seeds of opportunity are coming through for you. Ooh, so some of you are of course, this is not necessarily related to child, like having a child or parenthood in general. It's really just saying like healing your inner child, okay? Unlocking that path to financial abundance, and yeah, something along the lines of careers or like caregivers, right? So whether you're a teacher or a pediatrician, just something around the focus of helping children, you might be associated to that. But just something along the lines of just needing to remember to nurture yourself, okay? As you work towards your goals, it's also going to be very important as you make your money moves, is what I'm hearing too. Yeah. Oh, yeah, something to do with investment. Definitely getting a lot of investment energy. So as your finances are improving, as you level up, there's going to be a huge need to just expand your knowledge in terms of how you invest and just build a solid foundation for yourself so you can, just enjoy the fruits of your labor, okay? And that'll just follow naturally, really. Underworld, ooh, that's interesting. So universe is also asking you to look for unique opportunities to create new streams of income. So there's going to be a lot of validation happening in your workplace, but the universe still wants you to almost not, I'm getting like bottleneck. Don't like bottleneck yourself is what I'm hearing. What's the word? Like don't, almost like a chokehold. I don't know why I'm getting like things related to the neck, but something to do with just like understand life's mysteries and like key topics to explore and things like that. These are like some things you might resonate with. You might also just be thinking about just ways to live your life that is just beyond the natural day-to-day, the natural 9 to 5. The world is changing, and so your methods of making money may also change as well. Okay, there's also a desire to work smart, not harder, is what I'm hearing. And so, yeah, it's kind of just like, I'm hearing like decouple, like uncomplicate things from that as well. Just looking for simpler solutions, because sometimes we might go about things one way, when really we can just build up the main thing and kind of break it down, as well as what I'm getting from that. But there's also a desire and need to almost like clean up, both personally, professionally. I'm hearing soft skills from that too, just elevating your soft skills so that you can communicate and talk to others and network and almost like do things that people don't normally do. I feel like soft skills is often like forgotten skill set, And yeah, just kind of building up your basic needs when it comes to spending and saving money. So those are some of the key things the universe wants you to know as you step into, your financial breakthroughs, your job success, your promotion, your career shifts, and, things like that, Okay, so let's see what other messages we get here for you. And oh yeah, I don't know if I talked too much about the cartomancy, but with the 10 of clubs, you're like, there's like that sense of carrying burdens, responsibility. Some of you might also have some sense of debt that you're carrying as well as you're traversing through your next steps. So this is why universe is kind of just asking you to plan and invest as you move forward. And with that 2 of hearts, it's really you just deepening your attraction to things, you're almost like your passion towards certain things. So it's important to almost like come forth with that new energy, that spark and ambition, things that are igniting you, okay, are really going to serve you going forward. And 10 of diamonds, it's really just that like a lot of great wealth and inheritance is coming in for you, which is why universe continuously is like doubling down on the need to plan ahead, to invest and really work smart when it comes to these financial, like I'm hearing financial level ups, financial evolutions, like things that you might not necessarily be experiencing now that you will in the near future. So So yeah, just something along the lines of wrong decisions. So there's going to be things that are going to be tempting, okay, that might push you to make a wrong decision. So be mindful of your behavior, is what I'm sensing here. It could lead to bad consequences. So definitely think ahead of time. Think before you act, kind of is what that card is saying, really, so that you can, really jump into. I'm hearing jump speed ahead. Okay, just have that patience, really, as you traverse forward. And yeah, you're going to be making investments, and they're going to have a lot of positive results. So that's going to bring a lot of prosperity in for you. So yeah, just invest wisely. You're also going to be, yeah, you have power. We're getting a lot of sense of power coming from you right now. And you have the power to take control of your life, career, and finances. So all it requires is your level of focus at this time. So keep doing your thing. Okay? And yeah, you're going to be requiring some sense of flexibility in that regard as well. It's going to be a little bit of a slow adaptation is what I'm hearing. But you're going to be very versatile. You're going to be making some compromises and adapting and changing certain things that you're doing with your methodology, the way that you naturally live your life. I'm hearing a lot of your habits are going to be changing. And so there's going to be a sense of kind of having to rebalance the scales is what I'm hearing. Like rebalance and get reintegrated into certain things so they kind of flow harmoniously. I'm getting temperance vibes from that. So Sagittarius vibes there. So just be flexible in your methods, yeah. And yeah, direction. So do not deviate from your path, okay? So attract a mentor if necessary. Something along the lines of seeking assistance or help is really important in these energies. So plan where you want to be going forward. So as there are a lot of like individuals that are coming to your, I'm hearing like entering into your aura, your space for your expertise, almost like wanting you to be a mentor or a counselor of some kind. Is going to really require you to understand your level of power, okay? Understand your almost like where you stand, okay? Because you're keeping this whole operation running, and your value is changing not only their lives but your life as well. So as you traverse forth in these new energies of power, authority, it's going to take a lot of emotional intelligence, maturity from you, and like a strong sense of balance and calm to come across as an authority figure, someone who has integrity, boldness, but that also requires you to manage yourself very well in order to come forth in that way. So continue to take care of your well-being, okay, and how you traverse forward. 3, 13, 1 might also be significance, 111 or 333. So definitely keep that in mind as you move and traverse forward. So yeah, those are all the messages that I have for you today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. It's like this card wants to tell me, oh, okay, this card wants me to finish with this one. So you are moving towards real wealth and prosperity. Keep up the great work. It's so funny. Universe is like, we ain't done yet. So yes, you're going to be coming into wealth. Move forward and keep doing your thing, okay? So yeah, these are all the messages that I have for you today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If this reading resonated, consider showing your support by subscribing, liking the video, and leaving a comment down below. I truly appreciate it as it helps get the message out to the collective. Until next time, trust your path and let the universe work its magic.